What's up, my Finna loves? It's Miss Finna D coming to you all from Finna Entertainment News. Most of you are aware that at this point, Safaree exposed Erica Mena a few days ago, basically explaining his side of the story after years of being silenced and allowing her to, put out there that he's a deadbeat father and allowing people to run with the deadbeat narrative just to avoid conflicts and all of that. He's been dealing with this in courts behind the scenes. He's put his foot down, basically saying that due to Erica Mena physically assaulting him in front of the kids, we saw the kids walk on glass as she broke things in his house. We witnessed her hop the fence to basically go and bang on his windows and doors at 5 in the morning and all of that. If you missed that video I posted last night, I have linked it in the description below, or it's the last video I posted before this one, so you cannot miss it. But before Safaree released his video, Erica Mena went in her Instagram story and posted some videos basically telling people to not feel sorry for her and continue to discuss this deadbeat narrative, and then brought up the fact that, oh, I didn't call him a deadbeat. You all saw it on TV, knowing that Love and Hip Hop love to edit things and make things fit their narrative. But now that Safaree have the control over his own narrative and his own story, Erica Mena went from saying so much in her Instagram story to then releasing a statement that she wants to put an end to all of the drama that she constantly started on social media. Every time Safaree was posted being happy, dancing, doing anything, Erica Mena will respond, oh, he can dance here and he can do this here, but he's not here for his kids, knowing behind the scenes the reason why he wasn't there for the kids. And after Safaree exposed all of that yesterday, of course, Erica Mena then released this statement on the screen that she just wants to move on, but that's what Safaree been doing. He's not bringing their business to social media. So let's get into what Erica Mena had to say before Safaree exposed behind the scenes and what he's been going through. And then I'm going to jump in and out and give my commentary. Let's get into it.
So in my mentions this morning, I've come across a few comments stating, I don't feel sorry for her. She chose him. Why would you feel sorry for me? Since I've gotten on the scene in my late teens, I've been able to make a name for myself, and it's not because of who I dated or any type of affiliation. It's because of me, whether I've made mistakes, not knowing any better at the time, or whether I've accomplished things. Like, everything that is under Erica Mena came from me. Literally from me. And I gotta say, I've come a long way. Like, music videos, like that era, reality TV, now I'm doing movies. Like, I've been able to do the damn thing. And I'm about to have my own show. That all came from me. Don't feel sorry for me. I've been doing very well. No need to feel sorry for me. Now, if you want to feel the embarrassment that I might be feeling because I'm a human, and if you're human, I'm sure, you can kind of understand where I'm going with that, then yeah, that's one thing. I'm human. There's moments where we are embarrassed. If anything, be embarrassed with me, because shit. Look what I've been dealing with. And there's so much that, honestly, the world doesn't even know. But anyway, back to the comment. I chose him? Do y'all forget? I was chased for 3 years. And I wasn't budging. Like, mofo had to go through my friends and my family just to get me to reply in a text, let alone give him any type of chance. And then when I did, so then the chance was finally given. And behind closed doors, when I finally start to get this chance, this individual was actually doing this whole PR rant, claiming he wanted to be married and have kids. So I was seeing the outside actions he was projecting, and then I was engaging in the chance I was giving, and boy, did he come hard. So it kind of matched, and I was like, you know what? Anywho, the chance was given, and life took its course. Before you know it, he was popping the question. And because this person went so hard, it was like hard not to believe, Anywho, this is another comment that I kind of have to address. Well, you gave him a second baby. Okay. Let me get on that. Absolutely have to speak on this whole you gave him a second baby thing. Let's just state facts real quick. With King, my firstborn son, I had no idea I was pregnant until 5 months. I was getting my period, no symptoms at all. And yeah, 5 months pregnant. Had no idea. Years later, I get pregnant with Legend. Now, granted, yes, me and him were having issues, after me having Safaree, but we were still married, and we were still going through that roller coaster of trying to fix our marriage. So with that process comes makeup sex. A lot. Anywho, I went for my yearly checkup with Dr. Jackie, and boy, can she vouch for this, because I still to this day have this video. I went for my annual checkup, and I was flat, no stomach, no symptoms. I actually just finished my period. And so I go for my checkup. Dr. Jackie, pulling you in for this one, because this was actually a very memorable day, I'm sure, for both of us. Anywho, she walks in, because I definitely peed in that cup, which came up positive, obviously, for pregnancy. Behind her comes this monitor to check my belly. And I was thrown off, but anyhow, she asks me if I wanted to know the good news or the bad news. And of course, I wanted the good news, and that's when she broke it to me. You're pregnant. And you're months and months and months pregnant. No way. I just had my period. Boy, did she put that monitor on my stomach, and Legend was there, full face, hand. I still have the video. He was grown. So to clarify me hiding pregnancy, when I found out, a week later he found out. So yeah, I didn't go all that time hiding that I was pregnant on purpose. I didn't even know I was pregnant. Literally had no idea. So as far as me giving him a second baby, no, God gave me a second baby, which actually is my third baby. And God does everything for a reason. So to be scrutinized for how things happen in my life, especially the blessing of having children, is pretty kind of weak. But I mean, you guys scrutinize me every day, calling me bitter because I call things out. But it's not even like I call these things out. You guys seen this individual literally dance his life away in Jamaica while his last born was in the ICU. Sorry, NICU. Ooh, NICU. The label came from his own actions. I didn't have to speak on it.
Erica is also aware of Love and Hip Hop editing. Been complaining about this for years, but you all know she was fired for what she did and the things she said to Spice. But anyways, let's stay focused. So for her to now want to play into it and believe that, well, y'all saw it on TV. Y'all saw that he was this and you all named him that. Like, girl, you know how the show works, okay? Meaning, if the narrative is you are a deadbeat, they're not about to show you doing anything else. They're going to show you in that light. Even when you're being positive, that's not the light they're going to show you in, because that does not fit a narrative. The fear is that Safaree now have full control over his own narrative and story. And he can now sit and tell his story without interruption. There's no Love and Hip Hop camera to save the day. There's no, I'm going to scream at the reunion, talk over you, can't give you 2 seconds to even get a word out. Love and Hip Hop producers are going to edit it, and I'm going to be the one talking over you, and you can't even defend yourself. Now he gets to sit down in his own space and environment, tell his story without interruption, and his stories are going viral without the Love and Hip Hop camera. And that is the reason why she quickly released this statement. So releasing a statement, it is crucial that I put an end to this turmoil when it was her creating it. The blog pages will post this man smiling and dancing, and here comes Erica. He can smile and dance, but can't smile and dance with his kids. Every time Safaree is posted, Erica brought their business to social media. And now that Love and Hip Hop is not editing a narrative and Safaree gets to tell his own story, and it took one video, now is I want to put an end. But this could have all been avoided had Erica handled everything the way how she's now saying she's going to handle everything. Am I saying Safaree is a saint? Absolutely not. Am I saying that it's not possible that she was provoked? Absolutely not. I'm just saying that Safaree wasn't the person bringing their business to social media. And had Erica just focused on their co-parenting and left this man alone, we wouldn't have seen any of this. Her narrative of him being a deadbeat, and then possibly, you know what, after dragging Safaree for 150 years, he's finally being an amazing dad. Narrative would have worked in her favor, but she kept going and kept poking and poking, and he finally responded by exposing her. I'm glad this is the way that he reacted and not the other way, because like I said previously, they're going to keep pushing other men around and they're not going to respond by returning the favor. I'm glad that he did not do that, especially in front of his children. Let's continue to listen to what else Erica Mena had to say.
So yeah, and let's also, let's keep it funky. I didn't give the DB name. You guys did. I mean, you guys saw it all play out for yourselves on TV. Like, he didn't hide it. You guys labeled it, and it was fitting. So, I just went along with it because it's the truth. But anyway, don't feel sorry for me. I made it through postpartum, heartbreak, and, all he has to do is go to the school and pick them up. Never has to make contact with me, but chooses not to because apparently the school he helped me pick out, by the way, is too far for him to come drive. Mind you, everything in Florida is about 30 minutes away, but that's too far. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify clarification of those things. Yeah, I can't complain though, honestly. Us women, we make it work, man. If I ain't got childcare, those kids are definitely on set with me. And if you follow me, I don't play. If I gotta have my kids on set shooting movies with me, they are with me. Like, nothing has stopped this motion. Could it be easier if this individual chimed in and just took his weekly parenting time days? Of course. But, whether it does or doesn't, the world is still gonna go around while he, dances and, takes care of another man's children by lacing them with Rolexes. But misses out because I know this individual so well. I guess apparently now
said that with so much confidence because she did not think Safaree was ever going to pull a her on her, meaning play dirty because he normally let things go. From her own post on Instagram, she wrote, posting videos that transpired in 2023, but yet in May 2024, you were begging for me back. Now, I addressed all of this in my previous video on this. I would not be talking about this too much, but the reason why I'm posting this, if she went to this man's house in 2023, physically assaulted him, and all of this happened, we are at the end of 2024 almost. He did not expose her. She felt like I can walk all over him and he's not going to say or do ish. So that's why she said pathetic reasons, because she did not know the pathetic reason was going to be Safaree exposing that, no, I do want to see my kids. My kids love me. And you can see videos of his kids spending time with him in the other video I posted. However, if I cannot see my kids without having contact with you, then I guess I'm just going to wait until the court handle it and do their job. It's either we exchange custody at a police precinct, or a cop is present when we exchange custody, or a mediator, meaning someone other than Safaree pick up the kids, bring the kids to Safaree, Safaree return the kids to that person, and that person take the kids back to Eric, to avoid conflicts like this. Because if you watch Safaree video or the last video I posted, he said, Erica called him and said, I'm in the area. I don't want to make, that long drive. So I would love to just stop by and pick up the kids. I'm tired. He opened the door, allowed her to come in to get the kids. She then said, oh, I want to talk. When he sat down to talk to her, she started screaming, and then all of this happened. And he said that every time when it's time to do the exchange, there's always argument, yelling, and screaming, and he doesn't want to put himself in that type of environment, because all Erica Mena have to say is Safaree hit me, and whatever that is left of his career is over for him. And he's not even trying to put himself in a position where he could react that way. Because if this video right here on the screen was the other way around, the first question would not have been, what did she do to provoke him? Even though we've seen Erica Mena history on TV, it would have been, oh my gosh, he's a stalker, he's an abuser, he's this and he's that. That's what I'm saying. No one is taking anyone's side. I'm just speaking about what we are currently watching. And Erica posted this message after everything, Safaree videos exposing her and all of that. Special thank you. She tagged mental illness and somebody else, Lisa, Lou. Both of you truly deserve nothing but great blessings for helping people like myself understand more to progress properly. And if you were to visit both pages, their message is about dealing with narcissists and all of that. All I can say to this is I wish Erica Mena healing, because even though this situation is not unique to Safaree, and what I mean by that is I posted a screenshots from the video that I can't include in here when she chased the father of her first child down the street and kicked him in the head. Her behavior on Love and Hip Hop, getting arrested in Atlanta with her ex-boyfriend, may his soul rest in peace, and may the father of her first child soul rest in peace as well. Erica said that her ex kicked her door down and was trespassing. And when someone kick your door down and all of that, you have to defend and protect yourself. He said that didn't happen. Erica Mena physically assaulted him and all of that, okay? My point is none of her actions were just random. She was provoked, or she was involved in something that led her to react that way. So all I'm trying to say is Safaree is not this, oh, this is the first time we've seen Erica behave this way. So I'm praying for healing and all of that, so that when she's triggered or finds herself in certain situation, she's able to choose a different approach. Same way how Safaree chose a different approach in these videos. She followed him a few times, put her hands on him a few times. He was able to control himself in that moment, especially in front of their kids. So I'm praying and hoping that Erica Mena would get to that point in her life as well, compared to everything else. And the only way you can find that healing and get to that place is being able to look in the mirror and also acknowledge your flaws and your problems as well to get there. If you go through your entire life blaming everybody for everything, the true work that you need to do will never happen, because it's always everybody's fault and never your own. And until you can acknowledge those areas where you do need help and improvement, and can admit, you know what, I probably could have handled certain situations a different way, the true work and healing would not begin. Because change comes with us acknowledging, okay, I need help in this area. I need to change this. And once we can recognize that, then the healing process begins. So I do wish Erica Mena the best. I pray for her healing, and I wish Safaree the best, and also their children. I pray for healing as well in that department. Lastly, as it relates to custody, Safaree said in his video that I posted that he just wants to be a father, and for Erica to get out of the way for him to be a father. He also said that it's always her way or no way, and he's hoping that the courts will do the right thing so he can be in his children's life. And I'm hoping for the same. Once the courts get involved and everything is on paper, things will get better, because the both of them trying to do it on their own, even though, like he said in his video, they did have things on paper in Georgia, but then things got messed up. Once they stick to that schedule, they will be fine. And they desperately need that schedule, because the miscommunication and confusion is crazy. For example, if Erica is yelling, screaming, fighting, destroying his property, bleaching his things, cutting up his sneakers, he posted videos about that years ago. And then Safaree in his mind is thinking, okay, my wife is pregnant, she's upset, she's yelling, she's screaming. I don't want to be the reason why she goes into early labor or even have a miscarriage. So I'm going to go ahead and peacefully remove myself from this and leave the house for a few days. So he's thinking in his mind, he's doing the right thing back then. Then Erica comes on social media and Love and Hip Hop and say, Safaree abandoned me. He left me for dead. And when I was pregnant, he wasn't there. In his mind, he's thinking, I thought I did the right thing by leaving. But in her mind, okay, yeah, I reacted, and my bad for reacting that way. However, I'm your wife, I'm pregnant. So no, you don't get to just leave because you think that's going to calm me down. That's going to make it worse. Another confusing moment is accusing him of cheating. Safaree saying he didn't cheat. Erica Mena getting upset, filing for divorce. Safaree wants her back, begging I didn't cheat. Erica says no, so Safaree goes and moves on with his life. Then Erica hops on social media, calls him a cheater, and basically called a young lady that he was seen with a homewrecker. And Safaree is confused. How am I a cheater, a homewrecker, when you filed for divorce and I just started hanging out with this person? So this is not someone I've been cheating on you with. You file for divorce. You don't get to file for divorce and then police how I live my life and tell me what to do. So there's always this confusion, miscommunication. You don't get to call me a deadbeat, but when I do want to be a father, you stand in the way by doing certain things that's preventing me from being a dad. So then you can run to social media and say, he's not there. He's not being a father. The same way how you were screaming and telling me to leave the house, you don't want me, and then when I leave, then you turn around and say, oh, he left me, and he did this and he did that. So I'm hoping that once everything goes through the courts and everything is written on paper, then things can be done correctly, and all of the miscommunication, the back and forth, the arguments, all of that can be out the window, and they can 100% focus on being amazing co-parents for the sake of their children. They have seen enough already at such a young age. They should not have been exposed to that behavior. These videos are all over social media. It's a shame, and I'm praying for everyone involved healing. Everyone, the kids, Erica, Safaree, everyone. I just hope for the sake of their kids, everything can be resolved peacefully. And in Safaree latest video, I just want peace, not legal fees. It looks like that's exactly where he is, and that's all he wants, as he tearfully explained more about their situation. And Erica Mena did post a statement that she just wants to move on and step back from all of the social media back and forth and all of that. So it looks like the both of them are hopefully in the same place and space, and all of this will be worked out very soon. You can go to Safaree channel and watch his new video. I won't be including clips in here because he does have a YouTube channel, so go over there and support him. I'm wishing all of you well, and take care. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.